Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about plants. How do you tell the difference between two plants? Do you compare the shapes of the leaves, the type of the stem? Do you compare the different colored flowers? The act of separating plants into different categories is called classification. So classification is used to both identify and organize the different types of plants in the plant world. Not only is classification used for plants, it's used for many other things. But today we're going to talk about classifying plants. So scientists created a way to organize our plants in the plant kingdom. There's two different types, and they're both very important. So there's monocots and dicots. And so we're going to learn a little bit about both monocots and dicots today and what their differences are. And then you're going to do a little activity to go with them. So the name monocot or dicot comes from a plant either having one cotyledon or two cotyledons. So a cotyledon is the part of the seed that then grows into the leaves of the plant. So dicot is actually short for dicotyledon, and monocot is short for monocotyledon. So di means two. So a dicotyledon will have two seed parts that kind of group together like this, and a monocotyledon will only have one seed part. Monocots can be identified by their flowers. The flowers on a monocot are always in multiples of 3. So 3, 6, 9, way more than 9. But they are always in multiples of 3. So if you pick a flower and you're wondering how to easily tell if it is a monocot or a dicot, if it has the petals on the flowers in multiples of 3, then it's going to be a monocot. Monocots also have leaves that have parallel up and down veins. So parallel again means like straight and never intersect. So if the leaves have straight veins on them, it's also a monocot. Now dicots come in multiples of 4 or 5. So if you pick up two flowers and one has, say, 6 petals and one has 4 petals, well, the one with 6 petals is going to be a monocot because it's a multiple of 3. And the one with 4 petals is going to be a dicot. Now, our monocots have those nice straight veins in their leaves. Well, dicots have veins that scatter or look like what's called netted. So they don't follow a pattern. Those are two main differences. There's many other differences, but those are on parts that we can't see. So within the stem and the root system. You're going to click through my next few slides here and learn about some more of the differences between monocots and dicots. And then you're going to get outside and see if you can find an example of a monocot and a dicot and sketch those for me.